Hare Krishna. Today our satsang is the qualities of the devotees who are very dear to Krishna. In the 10th chapter, 9th shloka, Krishna is mentioning how the devotees lives. Matchitta madgatah prana bodhayantah parasparam kathayantascha mam nityayam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. The translation for this is: the thoughts of my pure devotee dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another, conversing about me. So let us understand how the behavior of the devotee is. In the minds of devotee, mata chitta, the intelligence of the devotee revolves around the Krishna. How Krishna is, what he has done, how his grace is working, what is the relationship between him and Krishna. All the mind is centered on these concepts, that they are totally spiritual. And there is one mission in his mind: how to please Krishna by devotional service. So the first quality Krishna is mentioning is mata chitta. Minds are fully engaged in me, mind and intelligence. Whatever which pleases you the most, the mind hankers for that. That is the natural law. Means our dearness attracts the mind. Now when Krishna becomes dear to us than everything, then very naturally the mind runs to Krishna and intellects create devotional situations. So that is the beauty of Bhakti Yoga. Krishna likes this very much. So the first quality Krishna mentions is mat chitta. Their minds are engaged in me. And when minds and intellect are centered at one point, all other energies also assist them in achieving that desired things. So when mind is fixed on Krishna, intelligence is on Krishna, then all the energies, elements of the material body pushes him towards performing devotional service. He performs devotional service spontaneously and not under any pressure, not under any rules and regulations, because he is intended to please Lord Sri Krishna. As because Krishna becomes more valuable, more desirable than anything in the world, in that consciousness, all his energies are centered around satisfying Lord Sri Krishna through all the methods of devotional service. And next Krishna is saying Madgatah Prana. Their lives are dedicated. Gata means speed. They are fastly moving in a speed towards me. So their all attempts are to reach Krishna in a most possible way, to the best of their capabilities. Because with the mercy of Krishna, they realize that Krishna is the only source of all pleasures or resort of all pleasures. So, when this sort of understanding comes with devotional service, Gata is important. Gata means speed. So, speed means not gross, not inertia. He is very enthusiastic, blissful, and accelerating. Devotional service should not be performed in an in a very dull, morose mood. It is a joyful thing to be performed in utmost joy. So, second point Krishna is saying, and third is still more important, bodhayanti parasparam. And when Krishna graces more, then what happens is you also get the association of a devotee who is like-minded and who is also striving to attain Krishna's mercy, Krishna's bhakti. So when they meet each other in their congregation, there is certainly talks of Krishna and emotion starts flowing there. One will say Krishna is like that. Another will say no, he is more beautiful like that. Other will say more merciful than this. I experienced that, this, and such a lovely conversation between the devotees is possible because they do not have any other matter to be discussed. In the material world, the only matters is woman and sex and intoxication and power. So Krishna's devotees' discussions subjects are different. And they enlighten each other and they start feeling joy when they start praising Krishna. This praising is equivalent to the Vedic verses Bhagavatam says. It is not less than Vedic verses because everything that matters in that is only Krishna, Krishna's praise. And Krishna is furthering Nityam. Always they do this and they become pleased, Trushyanti. They get satisfaction with that discussion. So this is not like that mundane argument of money, power or ego. This is purely spiritual conversation in which self is dissolved, ego is dissolved and only Krishna remains. And they achieve Ramanticha, spiritual bliss from this. They start feeling and the happiness which even the material man cannot achieve or cannot even think of that such a bliss. In the material world, the greatest pleasures are only biological pleasures or intoxicating pleasures. But even that cannot even that touch Krishna. Such pleasure is not sensual, is spiritual. So dear friends, my humble suggestion to you is first start devotional service to Krishna, chant his Mahamantra, his name, and Krishna will show mercy, will further advance. Read his Leelas, and through the Leelas you get attached more and more to Krishna. And with the mercy of Krishna, if you get a good devotees association, then you must have accomplished the biggest task of this birth. And there you can enjoy the highest transcendental pleasure, which not you have been imagined even in dreams. So that is Krishna consciousness. Do it and experience it. Thank you and Hare